Hello, welcome to my channel Learn and Study. Today in this video we will see the Bloom's Taxonomy of Educational Objectives. Introduction. Bloom's Taxonomy was originally revised by William Bloom in 1965, published as a comprehensive classification of learning objectives and outcomes. In 2001, Laurie Andreessen and David Cradwell Cohn of Bloom's originally collaborates, revised Bloom's initially framework to produce a modified and updated version of Bloom's taxonomy. This version also involved contribution from curriculum theorists, cognitive psychologists, instructional researchers, and testing and assignment specialists. The main aim of the Bloom's taxonomy of educational objectives is hierarchically ordering of skills in different domains whose primary use is to help teachers to teach and students learn effectively and efficiently. The main objectives of Bloom's taxonomy can be understood by exploring its three learning domains, namely cognitive domain, affective domain, and psychomotor domain. Each of these domains further consists of a hierarchy that denotes different level of learning. The fact that each domain is hierarchically means that learners need to move through these domains one step at a time. They cannot proceed to a new level without completing the previous one. It provides a systematic and gradual learning process. The concept of Bloom's taxonomy of education. The taxonomy of educational objectives is a systematic classification of educational objectives with the purpose of facilitate the teachers, administration, and educational experts by Dr. Benjamin S. Bloom and his colleagues Enlightened, First Hill, and Cathwell have developed taxonomy of educational objectives in 1956. In educational system, personality of a child is assessed in terms of his intellectual abilities like his memory power, understanding capacity, and how does he use knowledge to solve problems, and his attitude, emotions, and skills. These behaviors are classified under cognitive domain, intellectual abilities, affective domain are interest and values, and psychomotor domain is skills. Dr. Boom and his colleagues have classified objectives under these domains. We will see by one. In the cognitive domain, they are evaluation, synthesis, analysis, application, comprehension, and knowledge. In the affective domain, they are characterization, organization, evaluating, responding, and receiving. In the psychomotor domain, naturalization, articulation, precision, manipulation, and irritation. In this cognitive domain, the cognitive domain represents the intellectual component of mental life and is certainly the most basic one from the point of view of education. Bloom's taxonomy included 6 major categories in the cognitive domain: knowledge, comprehension, application, analysis, synthesis, and evaluation. Here, the creating means using information to create something new, evaluating, examining information and make judgments, analyzing, take apart the known and identify relationship, applying, using information in a new situation, understanding, grasp meaning and instructional material, remembering, recalling specific facts. Here, the knowledge remembering the objectives involves remembering previous learning information. It is the lowest level of intellectual ability and prerequisites for next understanding objectives. This category includes knowledge of terminology, specific details and elements, knowledge of classification, categories, principles and generalization, theories, models and structure, knowledge of specific skills and algorithms, specific techniques and methods, strategic knowledge, conceptual knowledge, conditional knowledge, and self knowledge. In the next comprehension of understanding, it is concerned with understanding of given information. It represents lower level of understanding and prerequisites for application objective. This category includes translation of specific facts, principles, and theories, interpretation of the same specific, and exploration of the content. In the next of application, it is ability to apply learned information in new or unfamiliar situation. This category includes making a generalization of facts, principles and theories, and also diagnosis of the weakness of these content, and application of this content. Next, analyzing. Analyzing is the capacity of breaking material into its constituent parts related to another and to an overall structure or purpose. This category includes an analysis of elements of communication, the establishment of relationship among the elements, the formulation of some principles to organize the elements, and the next, synthesis. Synthesis refers the ability to put part together to form a new whole. Learning outcomes in the area stress creative behavior, with major emphasis on the formulation of new patterns or structures. The synthesis includes the activity of the three level. They are unique communication by arranging different elements, suggest a new plant by combining all elements, and establish an abstract relationship among different elements. The next, evaluation. It is an ability of making judgment based on criteria and standards. This category includes qualitative and quantitative judgment about the value of material and methods for given purposes, judgment in terms of internal evidence and external criteria. And the next domain was affective domain. Taxonomy of affective domain was developed in 1964 by Cartwright, Bloom, and Masia. They explain the affective domain includes those objectives which are concerned with changes in interest, attitudes, and values, and the development of appreciation and adjustments. It is divided into five major classes arranged in hierarchical order on the basis of the level of involvement they are receiving. This means the learner should be synthesized to the existence of certain phenomenal and stimuli. This includes awareness, willingness to receive, and selected affection. And the next, responding. This means when child gets satisfaction in work, then he shows interest or respond to the work. And evaluating. These objects concerned with assessing the worth of the thing, phenomena, or behavior. Organization. In the organizational level, values are built up according to the situation into systems. It includes conceptualization of value and organization of value. Characterization. In this stage, the values are become part of behavior of the child. And the next domain was psychomotor domain. The objectives in this domain relate to the development of manual and motor skills. The taxonomy for the psychomotor domain was developed by the Simpon 1996, Dave in 1970, and Harrow in 1972. This domain includes imitation. This includes imitation of action and performance. And next, manipulation. This includes differentiating among various actions and selecting the proper one. Precision. This includes accuracy, promotion, and exactness in performance. Next, articulation. This includes coordination, sequence, and harmony among acts. Next, naturalization. This includes highest attainment, performance, proficiency. The act becomes a part of his nature. There are some of the findings in this Bloom's taxonomy. They are: taxonomy guides in the attainment of all-round development of child, helps teacher and evaluations in analyzing and classifying objects in different domains, helps teachers in giving proper weightage uh, for three domains in teaching learning process, helps teachers in the understanding and interdependency among the three domains, helps in development of evaluation and procedure. There are some of the suggestions while using the Bloom's taxonomy of educational objectives in the classroom are: there are many reasons for teachers to Bloom's taxonomy close at hand, but paramount importance is its application when designing instruction. This hierarchical framework makes clear the type of thinking and doing the student should be capable of in order to achieve a learning target. To use Bloom's taxonomy, set learning goals for a lesson or a unit by first fitting student work into each level. These levels can be used to decide what type of thinking and reasoning you want student to be doing at introduction of a lesson, and what type of thinking and reasoning students must be able to do upon a lesson conclusion. This system will help you to include every level of critical thinking necessary for total comparison without skipping any critical levels of development. keeping the intent objective of each level in mind as you plan question and task. Conclusion: while designing questions and tasks, consider, are students ready to think for themselves about this yet? If any answer is yes, they are ready to analyze, evaluate, and create. If not, have them to do more remembering, understanding, and applying. Always take advantage of opportunities to make student work more meaningful. Bring personal experiences and authentic purpose into the question that students are answering and tasks that they are doing. For instance, having them remember the name of important figure from local history or create a solution to problems. That's the student in their social in the school phase. As always, rubrics are important tool for ensuring fair and accurate grading across the board. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe my channel.